Hey, this is Robert, and today I'm going to show you how to use Chroma Key in Sony Vegas Studio HD11. First thing, open up Vegas and click New where it says to create a Vegas project. Next, choose whatever setting you would like for your project. At this point, you will import your footage clips. Drag and drop them into the Project Media tab. I've imported 3 clips, a B-roll clip to be used in the studio, a green screen talent layer, and our background layer, which in this case is kind of a virtual news background layer. So let's select all those clips and import them into the Vegas media bin. What I'm going to do next is to set up my timeline area. Vegas defaults to a few different layers in the project, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete this text layer since we won't be using it. Select the text layer, right click on it, and then click Delete Track. And then I'm going to come down here to where there are no layers, right click and select Insert Video Track. If you double click on the name, you can rename that layer. So we're going to call this one Talent. The video overlay layer will change to the studio, and the last one we'll call B-roll. So the next thing you want to do is drag your clips onto the correct layers. First, take the talent footage and drag it onto the talent layer. Next, drag the studio footage onto the studio layer. And lastly, drag the B-roll footage onto the B-roll layer. So you can see on the monitor, the first thing we need to do is knock out the green background in the talent footage layer. So click the Video Effects tab and scroll down to Chroma Key. There are a few different options to choose from, blue screen, green screen, that kind of thing. So click the green screen Chroma Key effect and drag it onto your talent layer. That will open up Effects Properties panel where you can tweak the key to get it right. Basically, just play with the sliders until you get a good clean key from your footage. This is where having a good green backdrop comes into play. If you're having trouble with a step, you may want to adjust your lighting on your backdrop and re-record your footage to get an evenly lit key behind your talent. Now you can see that she kind of overlaps the monitor just a little, so we're going to position her over just a little bit so she isn't right over that monitor. So right click the talent layer and go to Video Event, Pan, and Crop. If you click that, it will allow you to reposition your talent layer. If you click and drag, you can reposition the layer wherever you need it in the composition. Let's just position her in the general area that we want. Next thing we want to do is apply a green screen chroma to the studio layer so we can knock out the green monitor so we can show B-roll footage in it. We'll use the same technique as before, so go to the Video Effects tab, Chroma Key, Green Screen, and drag that onto your studio layer. Then adjust the sliders as before to get a clean key. Now you can start to see the B-roll footage that's beneath it. Now the last thing that needs to be done is we need to scale and position the B-roll footage layer so that it shows up in the monitor at the right size and position. So the way to do that is to use the Track Motion option in Vegas. On the timeline layer, right next to the clip name, there's a button that says Track Motion. Click that button. This allows you to scale and position the layer in the composition, which will allow you to get the layer right where you need it. So move your footage over to where it needs to be, then click on the edge and drag to scale the layer down. Play with this until you get it generally the right size, scale, and position that you need. Then click the X to get out of the Track Motion options. Now you can play through your clip to see how everything comes together, and really that's about it. Thanks for taking the time to look at this tutorial. See you next time.